Hey, welcome to our class for Tuesday Night Beer School with me, Chad of Chad's Beer Reviews, and my recurring judge slash student.
Christina.
All right, so we got all the Christmas stuff up. This beer really doesn't have anything to do with Christmas, although I think it actually is a good Christmas style. It's one of my favorite styles, but you hardly and the two beers that we're reviewing tonight are like pretty much the only ones you can get anymore. Of course, I am talking about Weizenbock. Overall impression: a strong and malty German wheat beer combining the best wheat and yeast flavors of a Weissbier with the rich maltiness, strength, and body of a Bock. The style range includes Bock and Doppelbock strengths with variations for pale and dark color, which we will get to. So the comments and history are pretty long on here, but I just wanted to read this sentence. Lightly oxidized Maillard products can produce some rich, intense flavors and aromas that are often seen in aged imported commercial products. Fresher versions will not have this character because one of the beers we're doing will probably have that. And they also make a point of saying that there's a difference between pale versions, like their Doppelbock cousins, have less rich malt complexity and often more hop forward. And they also make a point of saying like there's light and dark. Character ingredients. Color malts may be used. Decoction mash, traditional. It would take an entire show just to explain decoction mash. Weizen yeast, cool fermentation temperatures. Style comparison: stronger and richer than a Weissbier or dunkelweizen, but similar yeast characters. Basically, it's like a double hefeweizen. You know, like you've heard of IPA, double IPA. This is double hef.
All right.
You know, so our gravity, it's pretty like ABV 6.5 to 9%. So pretty strong beers. And then commercial examples, we actually have one of each. All right, so for the dark iteration is Schneider Aventinus. And then this can is actually, I think, about a year old, a little over a year old. And for the light beer, we have Weihenstephaner Vitus. And this one is 7.7 ABV. And I believe it was bottled in this July. So we got a light and fresh versus an aged and dark. So we're going to get these into glasses, and we'll be right back. All right, we are back. We got the Schneider right here, and Chris has the Vitus right there. Actually, we have both. So let's start with, well, since you're holding that one, we'll start with the Weihenstephaner. Let's talk about aroma here. I definitely get banana and clove.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like a lighter kind of note. Like it doesn't...
Yeah.
Like this is 7.7 ABV. It doesn't smell like this smells like a regular 4 or 5% hef. Yeah, lovely. Just that, like a cloviness, banana, a little bready. Do you get smoke at all?
No smoke.
Yeah, it's good. I wouldn't say it's like seems like have like a lemon kind of essence to it.
Yeah, is that lemon or is that oxidation?
I think that's yeast character.
Okay.
We'll find out on the oxidation on the taste.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, here's the Schneider, which is obviously dark and also aged. Okay, so this one has more of like a straight up banana bread aroma.
Yeah.
The other one was like the actual banana. This is like banana bread.
Yeah, this one's a lot more subtle. Doesn't have like a lot of aroma going on.
Yeah, I agree. Like it's lacking that spiciness. It does have like almost like a hint of like cinnamon or something, but obviously there's no cinnamon in there.
Yeah.
It's
something I guess some sort of spice.
Yeah, that's just yeast. But yeah, to me this one I can just from smelling it I can smell it's like much richer.
Mhm.
And this one was what 8.2. So it's only slightly stronger than the Vitus, but still pretty beefy beer. Let's check the aroma. Medium high to high malty richness with a significant bready, grainy wheat character. All right, so medium high, yeah, to high. That covers both of them. Medium low to medium high Weizen yeast character, typically banana and clove. Yep. Vanilla accents optional. I didn't really get vanilla in either of them, did you?
Nope.
No hops, okay. Low to moderate alcohol, not hot or salty. I didn't get alcohol in either of these.
No, not at all.
Which is good. The malt, yeast, and alcohol are well balanced, complex, and inviting. Bubblegum, strawberry with banana, sourness, or smoke are faults.
Bubblegum.
Yeah, I don't get any of that, which is good.
Yeah.
Dark versions have a deeper, highly toasted, bready malt richness with significant Maillard products similar to a Dunkelweizen or dark Doppelbock, which I agree. They can also have a caramel and dark fruit esters like plums, prunes, dark grapes, fruit leather, and raisins.
Raisins.
Particularly as they age. I mean, I said it's like kind of like banana bread. It's almost, yeah, maybe like kind of like a fruit cake kind of thing.
Yeah, I can see that.
Pale versions have a grainy, sweet, bready, toasty, malty richness similar to Weihenstepahner or 𝗪𝗏𝗏. Yeah, I agree. I mean, both these beers are like the style guidelines are inspired by both of these beers. I mean, they should score high.
Yeah.
All right, so for the Schneider, I'm gonna go. I thought it was like a little. I thought the nose was like it's on the specs, but like the intensity is a little low. So I'm gonna say 9, but I could bump that to a 10. What do you think?
I'll do an 11.
11. And the Weihenstepahner, I mean, I think it's more to its style for the pale and for the light. So I'm gonna go 10 on that one.
I'll do a perfect 12 on that one.
Wow, always the generous judge. All right, appearance. Obviously, you can tell by looking at them. These are quite different colors. I would say both beers are hazy, and they both did pour to like a about a finger width of foam, but it fizzles away like a soda. Do you see like any like floaties in it or anything?
Maybe a little bit on the dark.
Yeah, I think it's like an illusion just because it's so dark.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
I don't think there's like any rust in the can or whatever. All right, let's check the specs on appearance. Very thick, moussey, long-lasting head. Can be hazy and have a shine from wheat and yeast, so those can settle out with age. Dark versions with dark amber to dark ruby brown in color with a light tan head. Pale versions are gold to amber, very white to off-white head. Well, I think I might have to go 2 for both of these because it does say very thick, long-lasting head, and both of ours fizzled away like a soda.
Yeah, that head did not stick around.
I mean, they're both good-looking.
Yeah, but not quite to style. I'll do 2 on those as well.
So you're doing, all right, 2 for both. All right, which one do you want to start for drinking?
Light.
All right, the Weihenstepahner, as they say over there. Prost.
Prost.
This one is like huge banana.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a banana like smoothie or something.
Yeah, not banana bread. Just straight banana.
Yeah, almost like as if there was like, well, I wouldn't go as far as say it's like juicy because I still get like a lot of wheat in there. Like it's not, it's a difference between the taste of bread and like the taste of like wheat. Like, it's the light one, so it's kind of like, like your summer hefeweizen, just straight up like, wheat.
And yeah, I get the clove on that.
Yeah, it does have a spiciness, like right in the finish.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, it works really well with the high CO2. But I mean, we'll come back to that. But actually, I'm thinking like my criticism of this is that it seems a little too light. Like this almost seems like a regular hefeweizen, and like it lacks like that punch in the face of like a real Weizenbock.
Oh.
Speaking of which,
It's too heavy.
let's try the Schneider Weiss.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers. Wow.
Okay, yeah. See, that's...
This one's herbaceous. It's got some spice to it.
Yeah, and this one is just like so much maltier, so much thicker. Very like whole wheat bread, maybe even pumpernickel.
Yeah, pumpernickel.
This one really, really lacking on the banana. But like, they mentioned aroma in the nose. I think I do get a little of vanilla in here, but I think that's like the actual alcohol.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's kind of the vanilla you get off a hard liquor. It's there, but it doesn't take over. And
there is still that clovey, like kind of a dry spice that lingers in the aftertaste.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I mean, the alcohol works really well with that one. So like that's what I was saying. Like the Weihenstepahner, like the intensity, it's like about a 6 or 7 out of 10. Where it's like this one is it more like an 8 or a 9, you know? I'm just talking about the intensity of flavor.
Yeah, they're so different.
Yeah.
I don't get any sweetness at all on the Aventin. What is it called?
Aventinus.
Aventinus. Yeah, it is like a rye bread or pumpernickel, like you said.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's check the specs on flavor. Medium high to high malty richness with an infinite bready, grainy wheat flavor. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I mean, I would say medium high for the Weihenstepahner and then high for the Schneider. Low to moderate banana and spice, clove, vanilla, yeast character. Yep. No hop flavor. That's true for both. Low to medium low bitterness can give a slightly sweet palate impression, but the beer typically finishes dry. Yeah, I agree. Even though like it's both of these are very malty, like there's no like malty cloying aftertaste or anything.
No, not at all.
Light alcohol can enhance this character, yeah, especially on the Schneider. The interplay between the malt, yeast, and alcohol adds complexity and interest, often enhanced with age, bubblegum, sourness, or smoke or faults. I do not get any of those. Dark versions have a deeper, richly bready or toasty malt flavor, so this is Maillard products. Optionally with caramel or light chocolate, but not roast. All right, yeah, I mean they mentioned caramel. I mean to me it's more like vanilla. I don't get chocolate, and I don't get any roasty.
No, there's no roast to that at all.
Can have some dark fruit esters like plums, prunes. Yeah, we already I mean, I would say yeah, there is like maybe like a little bit of like a raisin bread kind of thing in there.
Yeah, there's dark fruit. I just can't pick out what it is.
Just an essence or impression of dark fruit, as they would say. Pale versions have a bready, toasty, grainy, sweet malt richness. Yeah, I would say grainy, sweet. Maybe like a little toasty on the Weihenstepahner. Mm-hmm. But not like bread crust in like, you know, that's that dark bread of the Aventinus. All right, so for flavor, I think the Schneider is a better example of its style, and also like it lacked a little on the nose, but it came through on the flavor. Mm. So I'm gonna go pretty high on this one. I'm gonna go 17.
I'll do an 18.
18.
Yeah.
Are you just giving one higher than everything I give?
You're just doing one below what I'm thinking.
All right, Weihenstepahner. A little less intense, and like I said, it kind of drinks like a regular hef, just stronger. I feel like it needs like a little bit more. So I'm gonna go 15 on this one.
I'm doing 16, but I was gonna do that anyway.
Yeah, I thought 16. All right, so let's talk about mouthfeel. We'll start with the Weihenstepahner again. It's highly carbonated, but it has a bit of a body to it. I'd probably call it like medium. Yeah. Highly carbonated. Mm-hmm. Schneider.
So it's like a medium full.
Yeah, it's a more medium full and probably like moderately low CO2 on that one. Maybe moderate. This one, yeah, when you go from the Weihenstepahner to the Schneider, like you notice that thickness in the difference like right away. All right, let's check the specs for mouthfeel. Medium full to full body, smooth, soft, fluffy, or creamy texture. Yeah, I would say both are at least soft and smooth. Maybe mild alcohol warmth. I get a little on the Schneider. Moderate to high carbonation. Yeah. So of all these specs, I think the Weihenstepahner, we both said it was medium, so it's a little lacking in body. But as far as texture, I'd say, yeah, the Weihenstepahner was smooth, and the Aventinus is like borderline creamy. They're both very smooth. The Weihenstepahner is a little more spritzy. Alcohol, moderate to high carbonation. Yeah, they're both right there.
Yeah.
Although I think like the Schneider is a better example. I'm gonna go. It seems like a tad undercarbonated to me, but I mean still within the specs. I think it also has a little age on it. I could go 4 or 5 for the Schneider. I'll say 4 for now. I could bump that.
I'll do a 4 as well then.
4. Mm-hmm. Okay. The Weihenstepahner also, it seems to be a little lacking. Actually, I'm gonna go 3 on that because it's a little lacking in body, but otherwise it's on there.
Yeah, I'll do a 4.
3, 4.
Yeah. A 4.
Okay. Overall, I think the Schneider. I mean, they're both great examples of their style, and as always, we're reviewing the container that we have, not the brand or the product or whatever. So I think like this particular container, I think is a better example of its style. I'm gonna go solid 8 on that one. Brings me up to a 40.
I'll do a 9.
9?
Mm-hmm.
44. Wow, that's kind of like I'm at like A minus. You're at like A.
Yeah, it's a big difference.
I mean, I could come up like a couple points, but I mean, yeah, I think 40 is. It's at least a 40. Actually, I said I could go higher. I'm gonna go 10 on aroma, and I'm gonna bump that mouthfeel to a full 5. So that brings me up to a 42. In fact, I could even give them 9 there. All right, so the Weihenstepahner, I mean, also a great example of the style. It's a little lacking in some things, so I'm gonna say 8 for this one. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's okay. I'll do an 8 on that one as well.
Okay. All right, so you're still at 42. I'm at 38. I mean, that's within 4 points. So I mean, it's like B plus, A minus.
Yeah.
So they're quite close. All right, so did you have fun?
Yeah.
Actually,
it's enjoyable.
We brought this beer to Thanksgiving dinner, and I thought like the whole, the spiciness like kind of like went with the food pretty well, and also that it's a stronger beer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does well with turkey and sides and stuff.
Yeah. As always, you have questions, comments, concerns, or whatever, let me know down there. If you want to submit a beer or a request, just shoot me an email or message me on Instagram or wherever. Thanks to Chris for joining.
You have no beer.
Yeah. And we'll see you next Tuesday.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Somebody brewed it. Chad just reviewed it. Thanks for watching Chad's Beer Reviews. Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.